Hey, this is Mr. Korb. What I'm going to do in this video is show all you math and science people out there about this great site that's called thatquiz.org. I'm going to do an intro in this video, and then I'm going to show you how to use the features of ThatQuiz in another video. Let's go ahead. We're going to go to www.thatquiz.com. It's actually .org, but if you go to .com, it'll take you right there. So we'll just wait for this to spin a little bit, and here we go. So it's a basic, it's really basic. You can actually get started right away. If you have your students go to this site and say that they themselves want to review, you don't even have to log in. You don't have to create an account. You don't have to create classes, nothing. What you can do is just click on a topic, and boom, change what options you want, change the length, so you can change it to 40 questions, and let's bump it up to where we have level 5, right? So that's this feature of this. You can have your students just go on and pretty much study whatever they want. Just give them a couple topics, and they're off to the races. But if you want a more in-depth feature, let me just get logged in here. Okay, so this is going to be our sort of our main page as a teacher. Once you create your own account, everything is totally free, by the way. You create your account, you're going to create classes, and you can assign your classes quizzes and see those grades. So let's go ahead. I'm going to choose my second block class. You can come over here, and common tests are a great place to start. So if I click on any test, so let's say just integers, and I come down here to algebra, and I choose the topic that I want them to be able to test on. So I'm going to go to simplify. So I want them to simplify these expressions. So it gives you the question, it gives you the answer that's associated with it, and again, you could choose any of these topics. So say I was in a geography class, and I wanted them to study on the Americas. So I want them to be able to identify the different countries, maybe even the different capitals and so on, rivers. So again, it's very, very cross-curricular, so you can go into any subject. Cells, anatomy, elements, so if you're in chemistry, so studying the periodic table, or just atomic numbers, atomic mass, all that good stuff. So all of these are tests. So let's go back. I'm going to give them integers, algebra, and I want them to start practicing slope and graphing. You can choose as many as you want. You title the test, and let's go ahead and give it graphing and slope practice. We will assign the class. You can assign it to all the classes or just to the one that's selected. We will assign the test, and you can see all the tests that I've already assigned here. If we click on that, you can change a bunch of the options, and I can go into that later in detail. But to see what it's going to look like, if I click on this link, boom, here are my questions. So this is me as a student. I would go in, click on my name, log in, and so on. So what's the slope of the line? So this is -1/1, okay, and takes me on to the next one. So this one I have to actually graph. And so you can get the picture of how to set that up. You also have a feature that allows you to have a class page. So the students will come in here, they'll select their name, and they can go ahead and get testing. They can change the level, they can change the length, and you can actually give them grades off of it. So if I come back here to grades, you can see all the grades from every single test that you've given them. And if you click on a specific one, you can see what answers were answered correctly, who answered them correctly, and if I click on a particular student, I can see exactly what questions they got wrong. And the last one is I can see a graph of the data. I can see a scatter plot, a bar graph of their results. The scatter plot shows you against time, how long they spent on each problem, and so on. So this is a great tool to use. I highly recommend using it. It's a great just reinforcer of your topics. So this has been thatquiz.org. I will be posting another video here soon on how to actually set up your classes, how to set up a test, and so on to actually use this within your classroom. It's been Mr. Korb. Hopefully this has been helpful with a tech tip, and I will be back next time.